Greetings and welcome to the channel. Today is July 21st, Monday, 2025. We will be doing a general card tarot read in the sign of Cancer. As always, we want to give thanks to the Great Mother and the ancestors for providing us with these divine messages and protection over these divine readings. All right, what is it that Cancer needs to know? All right. Food, money, trying to get rid of. Are you? All right, Cancer. It looks like you want to get rid of some investments that you made, particularly some cryptocurrency of some kind. Maybe you were under the impression that it was going to do well, but it doesn't look like it. All right, Spirit. What else is it that Cancer needs to know? Yeah, and it looked like you're trying to get rid of it as fast as you can. You feel like you're pretty much stood up, that the investment was not what it was promised to be. Maybe somebody told you that you was going to be laid in the shade, that if you made this investment, this was going to be to your benefit, and that you was going to make so much money. And now you're trying to regulate your emotions because you feel some type of way about your money, and rightfully so. Yeah, you feel some type of way about your money, and you want to kind of just go ahead and be done with it. Hold on. Let's get this card off the ground. All right, so this is the card that fell on the ground. Yeah. And I'm not seeing anyone else here. Maybe you could have thought that you were making a good investment and then realized that that wasn't the way to go. Maybe based on some people that were not as thorough in their research or in their however they do their formulas to make investments. They're not as thorough as maybe you thought they were. And so now you're trying to cope. You're trying to cope in a couple of different ways here. And you're not happy. You feel like you was a little manipulated. All right, so let's get some more clarity on this mask. Let's get some more clarity on this mask, this Jason mask. That's a lot, Spirit. No, we're not gonna take that. What we're gonna do is shuffle it out. Okay. Let's get some more clarity on this mask. Okay. Sheesh. Gaslight, credit card, screenplay, the alien. You had a feeling something wasn't right, but you wasn't quite sure. Maybe because you're not as knowledgeable in this area here, and you were kind of just trying to make a good decision. And it didn't really benefit you the way that you thought it was going to benefit you. And you're going to need to do some budgeting to stay on track, to stay above water, or to stay balanced. Yeah, you're nervous. You got some anxiety. Yeah, you really thought you was making the right decision when you made this investment here. You really did. Now, your health is going to be of concern. And make sure you're doing your self-care at this time. Because this investment is weighing on you. I don't see you losing everything, but I do see you taking a hit from this Bitcoin investment, this cryptocurrency investment. All right. Yeah. There are some things you wanted to do that's going to have to be on hold for a minute. Any more messages for Cancer? I'm getting that's pretty much it. That was the message, Cancer. Is that you finna take a hit if you haven't already, and that you're not going to lose everything, but you're going to feel this one. You're going to have to do some budgeting and some balancing with your funds, maybe doing some sacrifices to make sure you don't go completely under or find yourself in a more compromising situation. All right, Cancer, that's your message. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, comment, share, subscribe, and have a great day.